Hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to a very exciting video. This is the first look at MotoGP 18. This is actually me, right, moving the controller, and this is us actually playing the game. Finally, we've got our hands on the game, and this should go up on the 7th of June, which is the day the embargo lifts. So, here we are then. We're going to be doing a race, but before we do the race, I'm going to take a look through some of this. So, quick modes. These are all the modes we've got. Multiplayer. Obviously, there's going to be no one on the game because right now it's Saturday, the 2nd of June. MotoGP ID. By the looks of this, here you can see this is our ID and the sort of the progression through the game. So here you go. You can see starting this game on 31st. So I've had this game a couple of days. All I've done is some time trial modes. Been really busy with work, so you've got some rider customization and stuff going on here, which I'll get into in another video. Options, these are all your options. So video options, you can see this is running on the maximum graphics. It's 1080p, 60 FPS, and absolutely maxed out. So we'll get a good idea of what this may look like. So you can see you've got all this sort of stuff going on. Audio, you can see in the audio you can change all the different things. So actually I'm going to turn the menu music off in case there's any copyright. Replay music off. Menu effects, you can have voiceover. Yeah. Engines, master volume, confirm. There we go. So HUD, got it in miles. These are all the options for the HUD. Ghost, none, all, opponent, just go all. So image configuration. So that's it for the menu. So let's get into this. I've only done some time trial modes and the handling. Honestly, I see so many comments saying that this game is just a reskin of MotoGP 17, and like the previous so many games, apparently is a reskin. But honestly, it isn't. When Milestone say they've built this from the ground up, they have. It feels so much different, and it's taken so much getting used to, hence why I've only done time trial mode. So I haven't done any races, so I'm very excited to do my first race. So we get in, do Grand Prix. We're going to do select rider. We're going to do, obviously, as of today, qualifying. Valentino Rossi took pole position at Mugello, and so I'm going to do a race of him at Mugello. So obviously you've got Moto2, Moto3, Red Bull rookies, and so far there's no classic riders. So I know people would be disappointed. I didn't really use them in the last game, but I know a lot of people did, and they were quite fun just to, use. But here you go. If you press Y, well, I'm playing, this is on PC, you can observe, and look how cool this menu is. Such a cool looking menu. Wow. So Valentino Rossi, select track, it's gonna have to be Mugello. Race options, right, 3-lap race, only race. Now I've no idea what difficulty. You can see you've got this slider here, it goes up to 120, extreme, realistic, hard. So they've changed it. So I'm gonna go 90% for this first race because I have no idea what the AI difficulty is like. Weather, we'll go, you know what, we'll go clear for now. Bite damage, I'm going to put on realistic actually. I want to do a realistic race so we can see it. Tyre wear on. Manual start. Choose if you want to play the manual start. With this option deactivated, you can get an excellent start by pushing the accelerator on the starting grid without handling the clutch. With the option active, you'll have to release. With the option active, you'll have to release the clutch at just the right time, otherwise you'll jump the gun. If you decide to play with manual starts, you'll have to play with the official rules. Okay, so by the looks of it, manual starts. How's this going to work? Let's try manual starts. So by the sounds of it, it's similar to F1 with the manual starts. You hold the clutch, stuff like that. Riding aids, so we're going to go normal because I can't do single brakes. I'm going to try and learn. Auto brakes is off. We're going to go joint brakes on for now. Off track help, we're going to turn it off. Auto tucking, I'm going to just have that on for now. I did trajectory off. We're going to go automatic gears. Rewind, I'm going to have to put the rewind on for the first race. But we're all set up, so let's get into the race then. So there you go, the loading screen is different, you can see. Friday, qualifying, warm-up, race. So we've got all the sessions. It gives you a bit of details about the track as well. 6 left-hand corners, 9 right. No, yeah, that's right. Width, 15.3 yards. So here we go then. Look at this. Right. So very exciting. Look at this, going through this. So bike settings. I'm going to go in here because I've noticed that traction control is in the bike settings. So if you go manual edit, obviously we've got tyre compound. I'm going to go softs because it's only a 6-lap race. Suspension. This is what the bike setup looks like. Steering adjustment. Gear ratio. Brake system. ECU. So here you go. You turn your traction control off. And you got engine braking. I'm not sure what that does. The anti-wheelie device and the engine brake. Okay. So I don't know what they do. So not yet at least. So I'm going to leave that. Options. Oh, these are the options. Rules. Topic. Sessions. Flag. Tyres. Categories. Tyres. Asphalt grip types. Oh, so it gives you a little bit of information. So here we are then. Valentino Rossi. You can see it tells us which tyres everyone's on. So looking a lot more realistic, and I am so excited to get into the career mode for this game. Gonna do so many seasons. It's gonna be unreal. Right then. So 3 laps at this Italian Grand Prix. We're going to be at the back. Marquez is on pole. Vignales second. Dovi in third. So. What have I done? Oh, I forgot to hold the clutch. What is the clutch? We've got a ride through penalty. And I don't even know what the clutch is. Controller. Oh dear. Where's the clutch? What button's the clutch? These are all they're all the PC controls. I wish it would change that. Okay, so let's try again. I'm gonna have to hold F. So this is gonna be weird. Right. So when can I go? Oh, lights are in the left-hand corner. Come on. Oh, that was awful. I'm not gonna be able to do manual starts. Not gonna be able to do manual starts. Because, you know, I can't be pressing F every time on the keyboard. So take it easy into turn 1. Ooh, bit of contact with the KTM there. Just gonna take it easy. And the first thing I've noticed about the sound, right? All the other bikes are really loud compared to my own, which is really distracting. I'm guessing I could turn it down in the options. We get under everyone, bit of contact, very aggressive. Gotta be careful not to get ourselves a penalty. But we're up into 11th place right now. Taking it easy here at Mugello. The brakes and the physics feel so much different. You have to really be careful. And I need to see if I can change this audio. Engines, race effects. Just the motor volume linked to the player's bike. Adjust the sound effects volume during the race. So the player's bike. So can we turn down the others maybe? Will that do it? Race effects. If I turn down that one. Did that keep it? Nope. There we go. I think that might have worked, to be honest, a little bit. But I'm not too sure. I need to turn my own volume up. There you go, that's better. Turn my own volume up so I get what I'm saying. And I'm out wide. Oh dear. So there we go, first crash of this gameplay. So let's see what may as well try to test out the flashback. And oh my god, look how good this game looks. Look at it. Obviously we don't like to see that happening to Rossi, but wow. Look at it. Look at the graphics. It is completely different. So when people say it's a reskin, it just isn't. I mean, look over there in the distance over there. Look at all that smoke there. Oh my god, we're out wide again. We've done pretty much the same thing. Ugh. This is going to take some getting used to. These MotoGP bikes are so difficult to ride now. You actually have to think about it, whereas the last ones, but they all feel the same. You know, don't really have to think. this is going to be a steep learning curve for myself, which is good. There are tutorials. I'm going to run through the tutorials in a video as well. So we're in 14th place, trying to catch up to Reading. And I think on this year's game I'm going to get into doing setups, because right now the brakes aren't feeling too good. So you see, this is our first look at the leaderboard on the left hand side. Going to try and get the run on Jack Miller coming into turn number 1. Braking very late. Braking. Overcooked it a little bit, but we get away with it. We can run wide and then throw it in quite late, and we're on the back of Scott Redding again. So where can we get in them? Popping a little bit of a wheelie, but I don't care what anyone says, this game graphically looks really nice. I'm really impressed with the step up of the graphics and the off-track effects. I mean, look at all the smoke everywhere. This is what it's like for the riders at MotoGP tracks. The yellow smoke at every track. So Iannone. So it looks like this difficulty might be a little bit too high, or it might be just right for now until I get used to the game. Obviously going to have to get into career mode. I think that's where I'm really going to start improving. Obviously starting at the Red Bull rookies, and then obviously you move up through the ranks. I wonder if it's going to be as easy as it was on the last game to move up through the ranks. So we've only got a 3-lap race here, and Iannone, we're not really catching up to him. We've got the Aprilia right on the back of us. Well, last year's game I used to be able to throw the bike through this section, but I've not got the confidence yet. And the rear's stepping out. I've got traction control off. Braking as late as we can into the final corner. We're just not as aggressive as we were on the previous game. So this is obviously my first race. I haven't even played the game for an hour. Looking on Steam before I launched the game, it was 0.8. So this really is our first race on the game. I'd say I've probably done about 6 laps in time attack mode, all around this track as well. So I just thought I'd get the braking points right. But I'm looking forward to getting onto some of the other bikes. Obviously I've only ridden the Yamaha. Looking forward to getting on the Honda and the Ducati to see if they feel different. Might do like a bit of a comparison video, so if you want to see that, let me know. But obviously it is Saturday today and the game's out on Thursday, so I'm not going to be able to hear your feedback for a fair amount of time. But trying to catch up to Iannone, this looks like the right difficulty. I don't think I can go any higher on the difficulty for now. Oh wow, look at that, just spun up the rears, and there is actually a damage on this set to realistic, so you can see the tyres in the bottom left and the bottom right. Those soft tyres did not last at all. No wonder I spun up the rears. No wonder I spun up the rears. I didn't think about that. I've got tyre wear on, so there's me spinning up all these rears all the time. Right, let's see if we can get Thomas Luthi and not finish last. But the front, no wonder the tyres are going. I don't usually play with tyre wear on. You see the rear's really going on us, so I think the tyre wear has scaling. I'm not too sure, so it's scaled down for a 3-lap race. No wonder it is feeling a bit weird. Okay, so I'm going to have to manage the tyres a lot better, so that's a good thing to note going forward. But there we go, last place in our first race, but you know, we learnt a lot. We've got to see what the game's like, experience the new cameras. Rossi's not impressed, but going forward we're going to have a lot of improvements to make. This is the first look at the MotoGP ID reward, so we've already reached level 3 now, so that's pretty decent to be honest.
Soon cameras will take us to the podium to see the award ceremony.
Ah, so we're going to see the award ceremony.
Look at the final ranking of the MotoGP class.
Right, so we've got everything going on here. Let's go to the replay. So here we go, here's the replay camera. What cameras we got going on then? So we've got chase cam. Helmet cam's new, it doesn't have the overlay over. And it looks like the GoPro's on the side of the helmet by the looks of things, which is pretty good. Oh, you see very aggressive into turn number 1. We've got obviously the front, not bumper cam, but whatever it's called on the bike. Got the one from the back. It's quite realistic actually. I'm really impressed with the graphics. The new game engine's really done justice for the game. You see a nice look at Rossi, nice look at the rear, nice replay TV camera. So there we go. Oh, if I can get back to the right one. Turn the menu off. I mean, look at this. Where are we? There we are. What else we got on here? So we can fast forward, change riders, go through the riders, rewind, fast forward, and there's gonna be a photo mode somewhere. There is in time trial. When you pause it, there's a photo mode. There doesn't seem to be one in here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a photo mode. But one thing I noticed actually, it says which rider we got in the top right, so that's pretty cool. I can't seem to find photo mode, so maybe they're taking it out of this replay. That's pretty weird. Can't find photo mode. I'll have to go and find it. I will hopefully be doing a full review of the game. That'll be a bit later on, but this is literally my first race, so we've got a bit of first impressions. There is photo mode in the game, I can tell you that.
While the riders complete their victory lap and return to the Parc Fermé, let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
So let's take a look at the podium. Oh wait, yeah, we're not on the podium. We're not going to see that, but we can see the garage. Commentator's right. Need to improve. So it's nice to see that they've changed all the cutscenes around. Obviously the previous game was just the same dude walking into the garage. I know we lost. There we have it. There we have it. So if we go back in. Right, so if you do actually go in the pause menu, you got photo mode. So it's quite weird that it isn't in the replay like it used to be. But, here you go. You see, look at Valentino. Look at Valentino, but it does look really nice. Photo mode. Looks really nice, so we get a decent photo going on here maybe. We'll have a look straight into Cyrene. But yeah, there's photo mode. So it is in the game, like I said, but it's just weird that it's not. It's not just like, you know, in the replay camera. Very strange, but there we go. We can. Oh, we've got a grid and everything. So you're a bit hardcore. I mean, we look at the effects. Maybe we got any effects going on. X. Hide opponents. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Hide opponents. Logo on or off. Format. Widescreen. Square. That's really cool. Aperture. Change the aperture. Focus distance. Exposure. Whack that up. Whack a bit of contrast. Mask. Ah. That's dirt. Weather drops. Dust. That's pretty cool. Prints. Sand. Scratches. That's pretty cool. So we leave it to that hide UI. Look at that. Really nice looking photo. And there we go. So that's been our first race and a bit of photo mode as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you do check out the channel and subscribe to the channel for more MotoGP content. I've got a career mode coming up very soon, probably the same day as this, which will be the 7th of June. And also career mode, some online stuff, and just showing off the game really. I'm hopefully going to be doing a review probably within the next week or so. So I'll be doing a bit of a short review on the game, and hopefully I'll be recommending it to the MotoGP fans. And as it does so far feel like a massive step up over MotoGP 17, so definitely worth it. The handling feels way more responsive, so that's really nice as well. But like I say, I hope you enjoy, and we will see you in the next one.